What's up, money growers? Jacob back here with another video coming to you guys today to talk about some credit cards for 2022 that I know some of you have interest in because obviously on the channel you guys know I do a lot of Navy Federal content. But I've done content on USAA in the past. I had people ask about USAA. I've done comparison videos of Navy Federal and USAA. And for the most part, it sounds like people like Navy Federal better, even the comparison video I did. But nonetheless, USAA is a option, right? So if you guys are looking for certain credit cards, they do have some options on here. Some people like to bank with them, and maybe they even prefer them over Navy Federal. We're going to talk about the 5 credit cards they have in this video, and we're going to talk about some important things like if you want to get credit limit increases, because the way it works with them is a little more strict than you would get with Navy Federal or maybe even, but probably not as strict as some other banks. It just depends, right? So bank to bank, credit union to credit union, those kinds of things can vary. So guys, welcome back to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so yet and you are new here, because there's lots of stuff I like doing and enjoy sharing with you guys. I'm happy to have you here, and I appreciate you taking out just a little bit of your day to be with me and talk about things like this and credit cards and do a little learning on this video. So if you have any of these credit cards, tell me about it down below, because I definitely want to hear about it, hear what your experience is with USAA. Because one of the first things I'll say with USAA is if you are not a member with them and you call in, you're trying to get information, they're not going to share a whole lot with you. So Navy Federal, even if you're not a member, you can call and ask questions and that kind of thing. And they're pretty liberal with their information that they give. And USAA, though, unless you're a member, like when I called in to ask, like they really wouldn't talk much about anything with me until I signed up to become a member. So just be advised, it's the first thing to know about USAA. So we'll talk about this. They have 5 credit cards, okay? Now they like to do this, their American Express, they like to push right here that you're in triple the points on takeout and 2 points on groceries. So let's do this. We'll go scroll down here. This part won't take super long. So USAA rewards, right? The American Express card. So these are rewards points cards they offer. They have 2 of these. So they have 2 rewards points cards they like to offer. So the first one here is you get triple the points on dining out, 2 points on gas and groceries, and 1 point on everything else. You do get your 2,500 bonus points after your first qualifying purchase. So not after you spend a certain amount, just after your first purchase. And those can be redeemed. Those are 1 penny for 1 penny per point, just like Navy Federal, just like Chase, those kinds of things. So that was what the rep told me when I spoke to her. So I mean, you're basically getting what? $25 here is what you can redeem this for if you like. Now, if you look at the rates and fees they have, this gives us a bit more detailed breakdown over here. So if we go and look at this, so here's some of the things. Let's see. So 9.9% to 25.9. This is higher than Navy Federal, but still not quite as high as some other credit cards that you'll oftentimes see. When you come down, here's your balance transfer, your cash advance. So just a flat 3%. So oftentimes you'll see like $10 or 5% of the amount on these kinds of things. This is just 3%, 3%. And then late payment fee up to $35. Oftentimes you'll see that up to $39, $40. Navy Federal, I think it's just 20. So again, not quite as high as some, but not as good as what you're going to see with like Navy Federal. Now we come down to the next rewards card they have. The unlimited rewards. So you get double the points on gas and dining out, and then you get 1 point on all other qualifying purchases. Again, you get 2,500 points, which is $25 after your first qualifying purchase. So if you just make 1 purchase, you're good to go. And let's see, is this what I was looking for? Haha, this is what I wanted to see earlier. So this is the same pretty much across the board on their cards as far as the fees go. So they have no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, and the balance transfer and the cash advance, like we saw a moment ago, is 3% of each transaction amount. So with Navy Federal, all of these are 0 except for their flagship card. So they're good when it comes to certain fees with USAA, but other ones you are going to get hit. So you're going to get hit with a percentage. You're not going to get hit with a flat amount. You're going to hit with a flat percentage on it. So they have 2 cashback cards they like to push also when it comes to USAA. So one's the everyday cashback card. We're getting 5% cash back on your first 3,000 combined gas station and military base purchases. So if you're living on base, this is the one that's probably going to make the most sense. Whether you're military or family of military, this could make probably the most sense for you. 11.9% to 25.9%. So we're looking at a higher APR than we are on these 2 right here. And then you're going to get your 2% cash back on your first 3,000 in grocery purchases every year, and then limited 1% cash back on all other qualifying purchases. Now we also have the Preferred Cash Rewards Visa Signature card that they offer. So this is their other rewards card before we get into the final one. Now they just do 1.5% cash back on all qualifying purchases. This is just their simple, straightforward unlimited cash back card at 1.5%. So some people like the 1.5% or 2%, like Citibank Double Cash credit card, just because they like the simplicity of it. Oftentimes, getting a card with a nice sign-up bonus with cash back is even better as far as getting money. As far as value, because you get that bonus up front, and then you still have a good amount of cash back that you can get versus a card that's just flat 2% cash back, and there's no sign-up bonus with it. So we'll scroll down here just to their low-rate card that they have. So this is really this is just the best for this is like their balance transfer card. So let's take advantage of our lowest interest rate card, whether you're making a purchase or transferring a balance. So what they're offering with this is really not much in terms of a sign-up bonus or anything like that. It's pretty much just designed to be a balance transfer card. So, and what they're offering is 6.9% to 23.9%. So a little lower than most. And also even on the high end, they're still somewhat low. I mean, it's only 2% lower than the others. So, I mean, this is their balance transfer card. So if you want, this is something that certain situations may work for you. Now, looking at some of the other important things that really were kind of hard to find on the website, to do a separate search for them, were not this, right here. So some of the FAQs you're going to want to know when it comes to credit cards, any credit limit increase and how they do it. So let's see, not requesting. So here's some of the factors they're going to look at, right? So they're going to look at your account performance, credit bureau information, income before taxes, and current debt or obligations to determine your increase. Now, this part's important. There we go. Will you pull a credit report every time I request a credit limit increase? Yes. For a lot of people right there, that's probably not what they want to see, because some places like Navy Federal can be a soft pull. It usually is. When I requested mine, it was a soft pull. American Express, like once you're in their system, you want a credit limit increase, even another credit card, it's a soft pull. So, when you're with a bank or credit union where like every time it's going to be a hard pull, that's definitely, in most people's eyes, a negative. So they talk about they're going to use your credit report to see if you qualify for the increase. It says each increase request results in a hard inquiry. So I probably just lost a lot of you right now in this video. So this means a credit report is pulled for the cardholder and any joint cardholder. So this probably makes their cards less attractive for lots of people. Now it says, can you request a specific limit? So when you decrease, you can specify limits you like down to the minimum available. For credit limit increases, you cannot request a specific amount. So like we'll here compare with Navy Federal, you can request a specific amount. But it says USAA doesn't offer credit limit adjustments for classic cards or secured cards. They don't even have a secured card anymore. They got rid of that. So and then when will you know it? Oh, then when can you adjust it again? So if you do have a card with them, it says eligible cards can be adjusted once the account has been open for 180 days, subject to approval, or 180 days after the last credit limit adjustment. So best case scenario, you're looking at twice a year. You can request a credit limit increase, and also, best case, you're going to get hit with 2 hard inquiries versus, say, like an American Express, where it's going to be a soft pull, or a Navy Federal, where you can do it. I mean, you can do it technically as often as you want with Navy Federal, but they typically like you to wait 90 days or 3 billing cycles. So Navy Federal, you can do it 4 times a year. All 4 of those could potentially be soft pulls. American Express, their soft pulls on theirs. So this, you can only do it twice a year, and it's going to be a hard pull every time they do it. So for a lot of people, this is like not what they want to hear. From what I've seen, data points I've seen online, they typically pull from Experian. So an Experian is probably the one that gets used the most. So that's where they typically tend to pull from. If someone knows differently, or if you had a different experience, share it down below. But from what I've seen online, it typically centers around Experian. I did see a few people say Equifax, but they seem to lean pretty hard on Experian for USAA. So guys, this is USAA credit cards that they have. If you guys want to know any more, ask some questions down below, share your experience with them. I do appreciate hearing your guys' experience and helping each other down in the comments section. Thanks again for spending, 8 to 10 minutes of your day with me here on the channel. I want to give you guys the rundown of these cards, give you guys a quick synopsis of what you can expect. That way you can decide if you want these cards for yourself or if you decide to go somewhere else. But nonetheless, you've got the information to now help you make a better decision. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being so awesome. And until next time, keep growing your money.